We're just gonna wait for Tommy to finish up. Some nice rounds already. Thank you, sir. I think we're ready. I'm just gonna close Tommy off. And let's go. Yeah, I mean, I nothing I do is secret. I'm certainly not a wizard. I've got a couple of good shots that are my own, but I don't mind sharing my notes. If anyone gets any value from my notes, that's a double bonus. Ooh, weak wind. This is good for us. .3 is 5-1. Whatever. Good enough. That's all I need. The fringe is perfectly fine for me. This account, that's the first time I've actually made it over, so we might be using power 4 balls. Thanks, Andy. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good day at work. Hope everybody gets enough time to get all their rounds in. Ugh. That's where I've ended up, in the sand. I think it was 3 for 3 tries with this account, so we're just happy to be green side. Yeah, I did really well in pro. I wasn't going to play a pro, but I had an account that was EM7 Sniper 8 and did 15 with 2 lip outs, so pro was kind to me. Expert hasn't been. A lot of misses, a lot of near misses in expert. Hi, Ingrid. Hi, Rep. Uh, Red. I don't want to use the win 5, but that's a good shot, the second shot on my notes. So we're going to do a different setup. Pop this chest real quick. Here we go. Yeah, as long as you get in, Bunky. It's all about just making it in and qualifying. Trying out some new shots. No, we don't need the wind app. 8.9. Find it with 2. Reduce to 1.4 and about a third left. And 8.9. Ooh. The second one uh, was the Kimmich shot, but the one that I just missed was my shot. So looks like I probably should have used the Kimmich shot. I don't really like burning win 5 balls, at least not in opening and qualifying. I think the Kimmich shot's the 1.5 um, top spin. Still, I think I just need to put another tick of left spin on it. It was a perfect weight. Yeah, fair enough. On my main accounts, I'd probably, um, well, it definitely would be more apt to burn win balls, but I don't buy a lot of win balls on this account. Thanks, Ozzy. Good luck. Teenagers. Luckily, not there yet. My kids are almost 5 and 3. So thankfully, they still actually listen to me. Okay, we're going to go for it this time. If we get a good wind, we're going to do this one. If we don't get a good wind, um, if we get a wind that blows like 10 o'clock, we're just going to lay up. If we get one that's 11 or 12, we're going for it. Oh, I hope this isn't another day of slow finding opponents. Yesterday was brutal. Felt like it took 2 minutes each hole. Very frustrating. Certainly adds a lot of time to the round, that's for sure. We have a very wonderful wind. So I've already worked all this out, but I've got a reference point right there. It's actually not bad. Full OP. Here we go. Oh, that was close. That was almost too far. That would have been sad. I've never been that close. So this should leave us with I don't know, minish, 10% downhill. Yeah, Bunky, I put two in the water before I got it dialed in. I have a video on my channel with breakdown of it if you're interested. Well, at least he wasn't wet. I guess being sandy is better than being wet. Straight. Isn't that wonderful? See if we can't keep this straight. One last check. That's the money right there. Now the question is, can we hit perfect? No, we can't. Perfect for the albatross. No joy. Yeah, I've got a video with Thor 6 doing the same type of shot, an extra mile 8, but I no Thor 6 on this account. It was actually scary. I will have to note that if it's max wind, maybe just take an overpower off. But be warned, if you do that shot, make sure you check the wind angle. I've seen a wind that is way more side wind, and you got to adjust your landing spot so much that I would probably just advise laying up. Or do the math on your own, figure out the wind spot. But I, I think it's better to have a reference point in definitely the weekend round. I don't want to fiddle around and count rings and stuff. Thanks, Rep. It's I wear an earpiece, one of those silly Bluetooth things for it, and it works pretty good. No one ever forfeits to me. Hole 4. Have not been enjoying this one. We'll do it again with extra mile. No, we like a little bit of leeway. Oh, I can't decide. Thor or extra mile. Or APOC, I mean. Oh, 2 yards difference, I think. We'll do it with APOC. 8.5, 5.8. Okay. It should hopefully be good. No complaints. And let's dunk it. I think dunk's the right way to go. Anyone in here doing a non-dunk shot here? And bring a rapier? Or have a way better shot than that? I don't, it's always feels dangerous to me to make that shot. Okay, what do we got? 7.4. Um, 2.5. Did not get as far as I wanted to. 2.5. Bit more for good luck. Oh! Oh, get to the fringe. I hate putting on this thing. You get anywhere with that shot wrap? I can't. I can't condone that because I've had no success. Ugh. Should have put it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Not really worth going over. I didn't drive far enough. That was my problem. But we have a wonderful little shot coming up here. This one turns out to be very close to a Spider Lady shot. Uh, but I did my development outside of them, didn't realize they were doing it, and they ended up with a shot that was pretty close to identical. Oh, I hate this green. Such a small margin of error here. Sometimes rough's good enough. You perfect it in if you get close. Okay, buddy. I go first. Another sniper. It might be worth investigating. Okay, here we go. 5.5, 5.5, min distance quarterback. Now it's kind of wind dependent, at least from my experience. So we're aiming for a wind, a middle-ish wind. I don't really want a 9.1. 8.2 is perfect. And we leave just the smallest little gap. He's got no gap. Ah, no, Bunky, this one's been good for me. Consistently dropping it with this shot. You want to wind in the eights. If you get a really low wind, like a 7-1, I'd set up with a Kingmaker and switch to Katana. So you get an increase in wind because you need the push to help you out. Perfect and in here. Come on. He was pretty close. You leave a sliver of a gap between the red ring. 8.5. Just about like that. 5.5. 5.5. Oop. 8.5. 20% mid is 8.2. Ooh, that was close. On the timer, at least. Money. Money. I love that shot. 20% min. And you set up right at absolute min with the sliver of a gap. It's on my channel too, if you want to see a video of that one. What's this hole? We do this with a rock and a power 3. Yeah, everybody says they hate that hole. I hate the last par 3. I do not have a good shot on it. I'm going to try the video from Tommy's, or try the shot from Tommy's breakdown video, because I got nothing good. I'll change my notes here so you can, so it's more accurate. Hang on. Okay. 7.6 is 8.6. Roll it. Perfect. 5% downhill on this next shot. Not understanding what he's aiming for, but maybe he knows better than I. I like no spin shots. I'll have to look up Fenzel's. I should probably do that now, but I got Tommy's nuts. If it works, it works. Massive wind. Through the hole. 1-1. At least we're hitting perfect. Whatever else happens, at least we're hitting perfect. Oh! Yeah, that was what was wrong. I used the wrong adjustment. Should have done 9.4. Should have used power 1 numbers. Oh well, we still got 1 drop. What's the next hole here? Sniper, sniper. This one's fun. Oh, come on. Sorry, I forgot to forfeit. I think I saw Tony do this one first, and I like it. I've got a slightly different setup, but works the same way. I use +8. I think he uses +6. It's brave. Extra mile 6 and expert. I did it once. Didn't work out very well. I ended up in 89th. It's all about hitting perfect, so none of these holes really require monster drivers. Decent enough. Seven to four. Set up at +8. It's back. 8.3. Camera angle scared me. It looked all over the place. 207. That's really short. I must have over pulled that adjustment. We'll get that out of the way now because this next one has some give to it, but probably not that much. I like between 210 and 213, but this one should work just fine. I might just have to adjust my slider a little bit, which I probably won't do. I'll just use it with different power numbers. This will probably, that was close. Sorry, he had me thinking he was going to drop that. Um, we'll see, 7.3 and about 2-ish top, somewhere around there. That's power 2 numbers. Are we in? Power 2, 7.3. Exactly 1-to-1. Had to hurry up there. Don't like that. Too much fiddling. When it looks short, is it going to make it? Yes. Thank you. You can fiddle with the slider um, to dial that in off power 3 numbers. But to me, just knowing the yardages of the other balls really helps out. Okay, got to read my notes here. Half a back, half a left. Red ring touching the rough. Ball guide to the hole. Change to 1 back, 1 left. P3 max 5%. To be honest, Bunky, um, I normally play it with power 1 numbers. If you're at around +8, that's like using a katana. That's as far as a katana can drive. If you're around +4, I think it's power 1 numbers. Okay, what do we got? Half back, half left. Line it up. Yeah, you don't want to leave it too short though, because it's a little bit of a headwind. So you or could have a little bit of headwind, so you don't want to have to overpower the shot. So on Tony's video, he sets up at +6. I don't know how he does it, but he ends up farther. There you go. At least I don't have to worry. Nice shot. Yeah, he lines up at +6. I use +8. Same difference. Gets you to the same results. And I should have been watching what he was doing. 8.4. It's 9 rings. Half a back, half a right. Red ring by the rough. Aim for the hole. One back, one left. That's so complicated. 9 rings. It's very forgiving. Oh, what did I do wrong there? I think I overpulled by half a ring or a tenth of a ring. Oh, well, at least I don't have to putt. Thank you. I'm not feeling this hole. What are we going to do? Yeah, I either that or I put too much backspin on, or a combination of both. But I'll take that as a positive. That was a good, um, a decent enough shot. 8.6, 10% downhill is 5.9. 5.9, where we want to be. Yeah. This should hopefully be okay. I'll take it. That's wonderful, actually. We're going to play this one at mid distance, 10% uphill. And you could certainly use extra mile here, but I don't have any faith in a bad great with an extra mile doing something completely horrible. So I'd rather use something with more accuracy, even though it has a couple of yards less and a few ticks of topspin less. 8.8. Yeah, it's pretty close to mid. I like it. 7.2. Hitting the right spot. It's going to be close. Oh! Oh! Oh well, we'll take the eagle. It's just opening. That was. Yeah, I got nothing wrong with that shot. Maybe, maybe adjust it to the left center of the cup. I don't know. That was close. That was close. Oh well, we're moving on. Yeah, I don't know about 11:59 on that. I'm not certain that there's anything wrong with that shot other than dumb luck. I tried to keep it noon. Everybody wants to play. Who are these people who play every single shootout? I don't like spending them, but I've just had such bad luck. Yeah, I've dropped it before. Um, Another shameless plug. It's um, it's on my YouTube channel too. There's a man who likes his gold banners. 9.7, 20% is 5.8. Yeah, it's pretty solid. I've seen lots of people drop it. I've seen people drop it with 10% uphill, 20% uphill. It all depends on what you're using as your yardage notes, that's for sure. 20% uphill seems silly to me. Um, they're compensating for something else and not basing on actual yardage. And I've also seen people use 5%. And I think Tommy uses um, 0, but 0 doesn't seem right to me at all. Well, at least we made one. It's actually the hole I'm most scared about. Because it's such a must eagle. When you drop it, it sucks. Or when you don't drop it, it sucks, sorry. Scotty and his gold banners. That's a lot of rookie wins. They're all pretty old though. Unlucky, buddy. Well, if we do it again, we're at a minus 30. Where does minus 30 get us? We need to get a bunch more drops if we're going to do top 10, that's for sure. Um, let's do the DrDevo shot again. And we're going to use a little bit more left spin. This one needs to get dialed in. A lot of people drop it. I have not been streaming very long. This is only my, I think, fifth actual stream. Um, you can do it from a phone. You can get what's the name of the app? Streamlabs. 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 Just went and checked on my phone. And you can do everything. You kind of need a second device like a computer to launch the stream, um, like to go into YouTube and hit go live. But you can do it all off your phone. Two top. Find the phone. We're gonna go with it. 8-7. Oh, just brutal. I had overpower on as well. Yeah, well played yourself. At least I made it on the green. Um, hey, MBS. Did I see you here before? Now, MBS is the man who knows how to stream. Just about anytime you want to watch a stream, you can find an MBS stream. How'd your accounts do? MBS. Okay. Do we have a chest to open? Close enough. Cool beans. I will try and join. I'm gonna have to be on a couple of conference calls here shortly, but I can at least have you on and mute. Here we go. Check the wind before anything happens. 11-3. And goodly facing. I'm gonna take a little bit of curl off. Whew, I almost released on perfect there. That would have been a disaster. That's the shot I want to make, to be honest. This will leave us a nice little thorn. Hopefully we make it this time. It was depressing to not make it. I think this guy's going to try and copy my shot on the fly. This is why you don't mess with, try and do these shots live in a tournament. Get your reference points. He didn't move enough over, and he's got a very big wind. He's in a lot of trouble. I smell sand. That's about mid. That wind's going to push us. We need to be right about there. 11.5, 5.8. Hitting about, oh, horrible, horrible. My reference spot, actually, I keep the same. Um, and I take off or add curl based on the wind, which is a little bit complicated. Um, if it's more straight tailwind, more to noon, let me think about it. If it's more to noon, you use less curl because that counteracts the hook. If it's more 11-ish, 10-ish, curled to just past the sad days for him. Curled just past the outer wall. Good luck, buddy. Please don't spend another berserker. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Sorry, folks. Had to hit the head. Let's go. Disappointing that I can't get that one to drop. Oh, this nasty hole. Least favorite. Anyone's on here play this 20%? I've seen. I think it was Fenzel said he plays this 20%. Doesn't look 20% to me. But he certainly knows more than I do. Maybe I should do something silly and play with the Kingfisher. Oh my goodness, a 3-point ball. He really torqued that ball. Whew, nice line. Is this a replay? Must be based on his. You did 3. Let's do 4.5. Give us some wiggle room. 5.3. One, two, three. Not bad. Yeah, I play 10% too. What's he got here? Rapier shot on that green. He's a brave man. Maybe brave's not the right word. Okay, let's see how we do here. I think I might do this. I'm right at min. Is this a silly idea? It might be a silly idea. But it's too late to change now. Ah, oh, great ball. I haven't hit too many greats, so I won't complain too hard. Yay. After that nastiness, we're treated to the hole that I actually like. 20%. Dial it in. Quarterback. Min distance. Got the ball on. 20% downhill. Sliver of a gap. 5.5, 5.5. Oh, I can blame it on myself. I was running at a time. Nervous about that shot for some reason. I suck at it so much because I get, oh, I should be able to make this shot every time. And then I figure out a way to miss. Here we go. See if we can get the drop again. 7.9. Perfect wind. Perfect wind. Come on, give me. There we go. 7.9. 7.6. Oh, now the great switch been thrown. Well, that'd have been in. I still think that shot's money. The only reason why that didn't go in is because it's like great. What is this guy doing? Yeah, I blew the dunk up on the first time, so figured I'd try the bounce. What do we got? Hole 6. Got a good chance at the drop here. Replay. Come on, buddy. Here we go. The rock. 10%. 1-to-1 plus 1. You don't really need a wind out for the rock. 1-to-1 plus 1 at 10% downhill. That looks like a very crosswind shot. Tells me to do 9.7 this time. Get out of the way, tree. That was annoying. That's way shorter than I like to be. Here's a guy who's wasting no time. I would say the round is okay. Kalamazoo, it's good to see you. 7781. This is scary. No, not enough overpower. The round is pedestrian, minus 15 on the back, on the front. We're behind. We need to get another drop or two. We missed second hole 5, whatever that would be, 14 with a great shot. Get in the hole, buddy. Hey, Kalamazoo, you got any rounds in yet? Yeah, I hear you. Last tournament, I had the flu and strep throat at the same time during the tournament. Things did not work out very well. You got to douse your kids in hand sanitizer when you pick them up from daycare or school. Will anyone forfeit to me? Do I care? No. 16, sniper, sniper. Ooh, Illuminati. Yeah, see, if I had a APOC 5, I might try this shot. But with APOC 4, I tried it on my Ghostly Glades. Didn't work out very well. He's motoring past the hole. Kept it on the fairway. Good for him. 9.1. I don't know how Tony does it that's different. 214. Yeah, it's a high risk shot even with an APOC 5. You can generally survive from it and get a birdie unless you do a really bad great left. But you should be able to reach the green quite easily if you end up in the sand. Okay, no elevation. Yeah, can't find it. That'll do right there. Ooh, that's a fine line. 8.6. Oh! Well, at least the good news is he's got us saved. Bit of a trash back line. But we're moving through. We'll try Tommy's shot again here. P3, 5% max. Yeah, MBS. Let me do that right now. Here we go. It should be 3. What I've read is it's 3 top. 3 and 3.5. And a smidgen of overpower and curl. He hit it square in the middle of that big spot of the fairway. It's a good shot. Maybe my account will get to APOC 5 by the weekend round. Not a problem, MBS. Not a problem. Okay, here we go with the Tommy special. Half back, half left. Red ring touch. 2 more holes. We gotta drop both of them, I think, to hit 30. 28 will do. 28 will move on. I'm kind of worried that 27 won't move on some. Half back, half right. Red ring touching the rough. Switch it to, we're going to take one tick off. We're going to pull an audible. 7-6. Yay! One for Tommy. Nice work, Tommy. I didn't think I had the right angle for that, to be honest. The camera angle looked way off to me. Get set up for the next shot. That one's all Tommy. That's a purely Tommy shot. He's got a breakdown video where he goes over it step by step. Not too bad. It sure would be nice to get a 3 on here for a tie break. Because I think most people are going to have at least one. What are we doing here? We did APOC. And let's hope we get between 408 and 414. I don't like using a berserker here. The second shot has too much wind to be consistent for my tastes. But we're probably going to end up pretty short with this small wind. Oh, yuck. That's not what you want to do, buddy. 7-1, the minimum. I'm not liking this. 4.8. Not a lot of wind push. We're going to have to give her the beans. Full beans. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Jesus. You might see two of them. 397. I think we can reach. I think we can save this one. That was depressing. Ugh. Yeah, I would say I noticed that on Fridays, or not Fridays, Wednesdays bracket, but my mine for the opening round filled up very quick this morning. We have a illegitimate chance. Which way is that going to push us? I think we want to be right there. 8-4. We're going to go no elevation. 6-2. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, man, that's two disgustingly close shots. Yeah, I saw that shot on his stream, and when he played it live, it told him great, and on the replay, it said perfect. So I don't know what happened there. Oh, Bunky, I thought that one was in. It was right on line, too. Oh well, 29. I'll take it for my first round. It's getting us through. Okay, well, thank you everybody for joining and watching me. Um, that's certainly enough to move on. Not the best round I've ever played, but good enough. Thank you again, everybody, for joining in. Good luck on all your rounds. Have a wonderful day.